ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Newark High School. Before we go into our next break, we do have some technical issues because of connection. We were kicked off for about 5 minutes, so we did not get the rest of the top of the second. Newark was able to get Reynoldsburg out. They had runners on first and second. Last play was made by these Newark Wildcats on defense.
Now, is that, well, you do it both times a year.
And we will be right back with Newark's at bat after this.
Withhold your favors until he thinks he's winning this.
Welcome back to the second inning. It is a 3-0 game. We go to the bottom frame. We go right back to the top of the lineup. Brody Driscoll. First, that's going to be a base hit. Brody Driscoll gets on first on the first pitch of the inning with a single.
Did you see shortstop? Yeah. I did not. I'm working right at shortstop right behind this wall. What do you do besides letting go?
Say anything you did.
Oh.
Moses Crane.
Get balls out of your
Are you coaching this now?
I help what our sons.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they just show up and try to help. They do nothing about this.
That is a ball. Ball one.
Did you see
As Driscoll stays on first. Driscoll goes for second. Here's the throw. It is not in time. Driscoll's safe at second base.
Valley got beat by Walker. And Walker isn't very good, right? Losing record.
He beat him. Yeah, he's terrible.
Yeah, we saw Heath. That didn't look like much to me.
I think it sucks.
Pitch. That is a strike.
Comes the deuce.
Crane gets through. And that's going to get by the left fielder. Crane. He is going to stay at second. It is a double for Moses Crane. That's going to bring in run one. An RBI double for Moses Crane.
No matter what the score is.
What are you gonna do at home, man?
4-0. Your score.
Get something to eat.
So Crane will go to second.
Best place in Newark. For what? To eat. There's probably a lot of places. I mean, I like to go to Bob Evans because it's close. And they got a decent varied menu.
Seth Fish up to bat. We got ball one to him.
You ought to see, we went to watch Edmond the other night. We went to their industrial where Plain City. That's good. Yeah, see that piece of strawberry pie.
And here's the throw. It is not in time. Seth Fish gets on first. It's a single for him.
Oh, okay. And where's that at?
Plain City.
And you got a major piece of strawberry pie?
a
Holy shit.
steal by Seth Fish, makes it to second. That is ball one.
I saw that thing you sent me where people were slowing up on the production. Yeah.
Now there's a piece of strawberry pie. It was.
Pitch is high, that is ball two.
Yeah, they're slowing up. They're not major drill, 60, sub 60 or $60.
So why do they think they're gonna get more?
Ball three.
Now, is that just will there be more new people coming in that will do it for the last meeting? No?
They don't got the new people, the people to do that, they ain't got the leases.
That is ball four. Bodie Smith will walk to first. And the bases are loaded in the second with no outs.
Agriculture products,
Cars.
oil and gas, he's telling everybody we're gonna sell metal gene and liquefied natural gas. Why didn't you tell them? The price of the oil is. They're gonna be enough to sell.
Luke Miller up to bat.
Well, I mean, last month, I did see last month.
And here is Luke Miller out to left. That's going to drop. Crane will score. Fish not too far behind. Two will come in. He scores two on the double. And it is a 6-0 game in the second.
Is gas, you saying?
That LG and liquefied natural gas, we exported more than last year, or last month, than we ever had, and that's what China tells us to stay with, and they're not, they quit.
Yeah. Well, they keep contending, I don't know. They keep contending that China's really in some financial problems. They keep acting big, but they're not. They don't have it. So we'll
That
find
is
out.
ball one.
You see, and then, he said that, we're gonna sell more beef and stuff. The local farmers, my farmers right now, says the United States doesn't produce enough beef to beat the main.
Ball two.
So that would sell to somebody else.
Is that right?
That's what my guy said. Now, I don't know,
Yeah.
but that's what the guys have told me.
And that's going to get through. Smith scores. Miller coming around. He will score. 8-0 your score in the second.
Well, he wants it back.
That's going to be fielded off the shortstop. Zach Jones.
That'll be another 86.
And that is an error.
Well, come on, Miles.
Here's Miles Steele.
Hey, what voted you this?
He scored.
Yeah, I saw it.
Here's the pitch. And Steele. Here's the throw. And the out is made at first. Runner moves to second.
Don't strike out twice, Evan. You can't strike out against me.
And here is Evan Humphrey.
They sing a song when he lights it up.
Really?
Yeah.
I did show you what he's playing.
Yeah, well, I know the truth. More competition, I wish.
And Hamilton off to third.
There's a lot of curveballs.
Hamilton from second to third. Hamilton. He's in a good position. Humphrey swings, misses. That's strike one.
I don't know what he's facing in the summer, but
That's ball two. And that's going to get by. And Hamilton will walk home. Humphrey will get to first, and it is a 9-0 game. And we move to Carter Louisville.
One of the two important games next week. Which game are you pitching this?
I bet you the first one. Who's the first one?
Actually, my pitching too.
Safe.
Huh?
Who's the next one, Taves?
Yeah, I think Taves is, you know.
You gotta go beat Taves. You can beat Lancaster.
Yeah, we gotta take a chance on one of them because you're gonna throw nothing on one of the games.
Lancaster can't hit, man.
Yeah.
That's a ball.
And the other guy that walk people, if they would walk people,
Yeah.
our games in, they can come in.
But
Yeah.
you don't want to use them in one of the games.
And this ball is up high. It is a pop fly ball. And the catch is made.
Get it to the one room.
And that is your second out.
It's a good point.
And,
Here we are.
Louisville with the pop fly, make contact with it. Due for a hit today. And here is Brody Driscoll.
How many pop out, 3 pop-ups?
Humphrey on first base. 2 outs in the second.
His thing was 3 words were hit the ball to the, those were his 3 famous words, was hit the ball to the.
Here's ball 1.
Stuff's happening, this guy thinking, 3 words, hit the ball to the. Beanie said, yeah, the ground. Beanie told Mike, he says, you're a shortstop, that you ever like, that's what I call him. He said, you call him out.
There's your pickoff attempt at first base.
We were still in the game after the third one. I was 40 under number 2. He ain't throwing second.
Yeah, they just don't have the talent.
They were different last year. They were competitive, man.
That's high. Humphrey to second. He's safe. That is ball 4.
He could be catching this game.
And Brody Driscoll will get to first. Runners on first and second. 2 outs in the second. Here is Moses Crane. First pitch is ball 1. Vélez gets ready, pitches. That is ball 2. Humphrey off to third. He is safe.
There's a guy that was fishing in left field, because he just lost his hand.
Yeah, put it on the system, right? He must be worried about his hair.
Here's the pitch. That's a ball. Ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes.
This is miserable umpire. This is miserable.
That's why before the game, I said, we got no pitch, and they probably got worse.
Crane. Throw to first. That is out number 3. We will go to the third with Newark up 9-0 after 2.
Just give it. on Monday, Taves on Tuesday.
Welcome back to the top of the third. Reynoldsburg trails by 9 as we have ball 1. Going once again to Zach Jones. Jones swings, misses. That is your first strike. 1-1 for Jones. Quick pace fish. That's down low. That is ball 2. Fish. That is strike 2. Reynoldsburg with a game tomorrow. They will play Whitehall Yearling at home. The rest of the way is all a home slate. That is strike 3. Jones goes swinging. That is out number 1. Reynoldsburg with Pickerington Central on Monday, followed by a date with Lancaster Wednesday. That will be their final OCC game. They will then play Westerville North 1 week from today on May 16th, and then they will play Central Crossing. And that is your season for the Reynoldsburg Raiders. Al Espinal is on deck. First, though, we go to Adriel Depre. That is a strike. 0-2 count.
He was great.
That's ball 1.
He's playing 16 in return, 16 in return. Team I said, these guys are head and shoulder back. And we're spanking.
That ball's up high. That is ball 2. Strike 3 called. That is 2 outs for the Raiders. And Espinal will come to the plate. Espinal hits foul.
No.
Picks beating Taves in the 5th, 3-1. Now batting in the bottom of the 8th, 4-4 flags.
Ball 1.
Both things
And we just talked about who we got a pitch on. Northwest team and Rich Moses.
Yeah,
Taves,
hit the Taves, they hit better.
And ground ball. Crane has it. Throw to first. He is out. Throw just beat him. And we will go to the bottom of the 3rd.
Yeah, I think Taves hits better.
It is a 9-0 Newark lead. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Newark High School. We go to the bottom of the third. Wildcats currently up 9-0 on the Reynoldsburg Raiders. Seth Fish to bat. And that is strike one.
Your boy throwing?
Mine? No, I think he's not gonna swing me tonight, I don't think.
No,
I think he's just gonna throw some kids that got their own.
no, I understand, but I'm asking if he's.
He's good.
That is strike two.
He was having a back here. That's what his name was. He said it was a teres minor muscle.
Wow.
Common for pitchers, in the back of the shoulder. I'm thinking, hell, I'm gonna that.
Here's the pitch. And Fish makes contact with it to center field, and Fish gets on. Ball hits the ground.
He's called an interesting game. He get hits.
It is a single.
At the wrong time.
Tried to make a good play for it, just did not come up with it. And now Bodie Smith up to the plate. First pitch, that's ball one.
You think too much about football right now, right?
He ain't putting no time in this shit. He's busy. Yeah, he's all about football.
Here's ball
It's the
two.
hardest game to play, man. You just can't.
Yeah.
Not too
Shut it
sure.
all off, good.
He ain't hit a hard ball all year.
He hit one the other night.
He ain't hit any extra bases.
Yeah, he did. He got one the other night.
Here's Bodie Smith. This one is going to go all the way back and center to the track. That's Smith. And here is 10. That is 10 runs for the Newark Wildcats. It is a 10-0 game in the third. And
How many games?
RBI double.
They can't, I think even in the mix.
I think they're still a game behind us.
Luke Miller.
They had
Who's
some.
at
Ball
the top
one.
of Days now?
Yeah.
No, Days Lancaster. But they didn't lose, we're still a three-way game.
Nice.
Ball two.
But they win all over, it's not about.
They play defense, they play small ball, and they're fucking really good. I think they're coached really well,
Oh, they are.
but they don't have defense.
Pitch. Miller. And he drops the ball. Miller will go to first.
My wife, she talks to Michael about what's going on, and I do. She says,
Smith on second. Luke Miller to first.
he's Michael said that when he first started, he never be like, boy, it's all right. He just playing.
Yeah, he doesn't have
And Michael, once Michael.
Here's Aiden Hamilton.
Once he got to where he could speak with him and we can meet him, he says he's next to him. He didn't show up to class, so he's gonna go.
Not as much as he wants to show up and down, guys.
That's a sore spot too.
Hamilton. That is a base hit. And bases are loaded. No outs in the third. Second, Bodie Smith on third, Aiden Hamilton on first.
They could say they have to, but like,
And here is Miles Steele.
He said, fuck. Thanks, sir.
Vele's the pitch.
I like it.
That is strike
Well,
one.
how's your dream was doing with football?
We'll see, man. I don't know. They had an outing. He takes care of. There's no money. We got our AD's fucking easy.
Do you have a football program and raise money?
We stole some money. That's the whole thing. So our athletic groups.
Ball.
They don't know where the hell.
Yeah, he stole some money, right?
1-1.
Yes.
And they didn't prosecute him or couldn't prosecute him or what?
They did, but they're not bringing him back. He's not going back in the classroom. He's completely out of district.
That's a foul ball.
Well,
So
you
they're
need,
not bringing,
No, man, it was a substantial, it was $10,000 from the cheerleaders. And there's concession stand money for football that it's not adding up. But he's got a little bit of a pill problem.
oh, he does?
Yeah.
That is strike three.
Yeah, he works the
Steele goes out looking.
We watch the windows. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah. We're in Aaronwood Condos in Greenwood. We were in this conference lady was asking us.
Evan Humphrey.
I just had surgery. I checked my pills. I'm missing like 4 oxycodons or whatever. And they don't give me like you used to.
No.
You get like 10.
Unless you lived in Portsmouth, Ohio.
So she was like, she said the big guy in the bathroom, there's no windows in the bathroom, so I knew where it was at. So I'm asking my guys, yeah.
Ball two.
Really? Was one missing, pop one, so we took the ones we had back to the way.
You unloaded it in?
Yeah, I can't.
I thought maybe he stole it.
Ball three.
Kind of, they should go hand in hand, taking the pills and then
He was after pills.
That is strike one.
He's almost standing on the back. When you get him a stupid pill?
Yeah.
Talking on the coach, you guys getting ready to pitch?
And Humphrey. Throw to second, throw to first. And that's going to get away from him. Luke Miller will score. And it is a 12-0 ball game into third.
Oh, really? Yeah, we got the old Germans in house right now.
Carter Lovell back up to the plate.
names up, I seen him. And I says, he walked out at this.
Yeah, that's good. They had won that job years ago.
Runner on first for the Wildcats. 2 outs.
No, he's up. Yes, we got
See, Pete is one of Michael's.
I saw Pete the other day. We were watching it. Jared Conley died. I didn't know he died.
And Lovell. That is caught.
We pulled up.
And that is 3. After the third inning, Newark leads 12-0. We go to the fourth after this.
Big fight
Welcome back, everybody, to the fourth inning of play. It is a 12-0 Newark lead. Paul Matchett comes to the plate, and we have a new pitcher into the game. Brody Driscoll will move from third base. He is your relief pitcher. First pitch to Paul Matchett is going to go foul. Seth Fish moves back to third, everybody else in their respective positions. That is a strike. An 0-2 count to Paul Matchett. Driscoll. That is ball one.
You gotta do that. Does she ever come in? Yeah, sometimes. She sits out there.
She'll come along. If it's here,
Ball is called. That is a ground ball played by Carter Lobel. Throw to first. Luke Miller gets him out.
We've seen today where we were just looking for somebody to throw the ball across the plate. They didn't have to have any stuff. I mean, you know, in reality, in baseball.
Here's John McElhenney
Right now, instead of 10 pitches, and they can get 3 outs. I mean, you know, the bat.
with one out in the fourth.
hell, our ace last year collected through 74 maybe, but he won a lot of games because he knew how to pitch, he kept it on the edge, he changed planes with the ball, pitch up, pitch down. Knew he was little.
Aaron House shot.
Ball two.
Well, he might have been when he went to college, I don't know you, but coach came up and looked at him, and he said, I can throw faster than that. I said, yeah, but he can stop the ball.
Is the first strike.
And he still holds some records. He still holds the record for guys picked off the first base.
And this ball is out.
Great move was Jazz Dennis.
Yeah, I remember that.
And McElhenney gets hit by pitch.
Never done it, so. You ever watch NCIS games? No.
Yeah.
See yourself.
I watch it all the time.
Yeah, I love that.
Schnarr comes back up
I
to
like it better when
bat.
Zeta is in it than the other.
Oh, yeah, she's tough. Does he ever say so?
Strike one.
Yeah.
See him like this.
They're always away.
Yeah.
Always carry
Driscoll.
it, right?
That is strike.
I good. This guy walked and stole last time.
You got that?
That is 2 outs.
Trying to get ball. Get right that belt when he's knocked down. He's like, let me get under this thing. That was high, it's too high.
Here's Tariq Ruiz. That is ball one.